Thank you, Mom, for allowing me to interview you. During this interview, I will be asking you some questions about two different theories that I learned about in class so that we can examine which of these perspectives about middle adult psychological development seems to be accurate. So, first, I need to ask you, how old are you?
I'm 52 years old.
How do you feel about being considered middle-aged?
It doesn't really bother me. I think it's better than being considered old.
Yes, I actually learned that middle age prepares you for the challenges of old age. Let's take a look at Jung's introspective theory first. Jung's interest in the development process focuses on the second half of the human lifespan. He believes people who are middle-aged tend to focus on their inner private world. People at this stage of life are introspective and preoccupied with their own internal affairs. Do you find yourself preoccupied with your own internal affairs?
I find it hard to find time for myself between work, the house, taking care of grandma. I really don't have much time to myself other than driving to and from work in the car. And I tend to put on music so I don't have to think.
Can you think of any other time you spend to yourself?
You know, lately I've been pushing my friends away. I think it's so that maybe I can spend more time to myself. So that could have something to do with it.
Jung uses the term called individuation. It is his term for the process of personal development that involves establishing a connection between ego and the self. According to Jung, every individual naturally seeks individuation so that you can become one's own self. He says it is unfolding of our basic nature and its fundamental drive in each of us. If Jung says it's so natural that you should be seeking time to reflect, do you think that has something to do with the fact that you don't have as many friends?
I never really thought of it that way, so I guess it could have something to do with it.
Okay, let's take a look at Erikson's theory. In his theory of ego development, he believes that people in middle adulthood, individuals, have to manage the psychosocial crisis of generativity. Generativity refers primarily to the concern in establishing and guiding the next generation. Do you spend time helping the next generation?
Yes, I spent a lot of time with you and your career choices and your brother trying to help him figure out how he's going to function in the community with his autism.
Can you think of other people you help that are considered millennials?
Yeah, actually, I'm in charge of a program at work for future millennials in the automotive industry. So we're bringing in speakers to help bring them up to speed. So yes, I do it in all aspects of my life.
Do you agree with Erikson's theory about generativity? People who are middle-aged find it rewarding to help the next generation?
Yes, I do believe in that.
So would you agree that society should take responsibility for the next generation as parents, teachers, and mentors?
I definitely do.
It sounds to me like you can relate to Erikson's theory about middle-aged people and generativity.
Yes, I can.
So would you consider yourself to be a well-adjusted leader? Do you desire more from work than just pay? Do you care a lot about Dad, Grandma, Scott, and myself?
Yes, I do. So I think Erikson's theory is definitely more accurate for me.
I agree. You agree with Erikson's theory and you are highly generative. I hope you found this interview to be helpful.
I did. Thank you.